Mortal Kombat is more than just games. In fact, there are a handful of movies out there of varying levels of quality. Today, we're gonna do a quick little tier list of all of them. And we're gonna start off with, of course, the first ever Mortal Kombat movie, The Journey Begins. That's right, this animated feature film was made to promote the actual first movie, and it's piece of shit. It's really bad. The writing's bad, the voice acting's bad, the animation's bad, the 3D models were supposed to be like this big selling point, but they looked like trash. This movie is crap. And now for real this time, the next one up on our list, Mortal Kombat 1995. Not just the best Mortal Kombat movie, but possibly the best video game movie of all time. It is fantastic. It established who Kano would be moving forward. All the portrayals of the various characters were fantastic, and it proved that Mortal Kombat isn't just blood and gore, because there's barely any blood in this movie, and it's still fantastic. Mortal Kombat 1995 is amazing. If you haven't watched it, fix yourself. Then we got Mortal Kombat Annihilation, and boy, talk about a not worthy successor. So apparently I lost the footage of me explaining the ranking of this one. But the point is that Mortal Kombat Annihilation is a terrible movie, but it is also hilarious. From the bad acting to the terrible costume design to the not even poorly aged CGI, just terrible. Even at the time, it was so bad. It's such a bad movie that it killed the planned third Mortal Kombat movie, but it's hilarious. So it doesn't quite go into crap. Then the very next movie in the Mortal Kombat franchise, 23 years later, will be the first installment of Mortal Kombat Legends, Scorpion's Revenge. A movie that basically said, hey, we love Scorpion, he's the poster boy for Mortal Kombat, he's the founder's favorite character, what if he was the main character? And it basically follows the events of the first tournament have been if Scorpion was basically the chosen one who went through and won the tournament. And it is a fantastic, gruesome, well-directed, amazing animated movie. Just fantastic. Scorpion's Revenge is amazing. Then we have the next installment in the MK Legends series, Battle of the Realms, and not quite as amazing. It's still a pretty good movie. This is basically a direct sequel to the first one, where now we're picking up back with Liu Kang, now that Scorpion's gone back to hell, and Shao Kahn's like, hey, let's run it back, let's have the rematch. It's alright. The animation's still good, the story's not bad, but I don't know, I wasn't vibing with this one as much. It felt like they were trying to stay too close to the source material, while also deviating too much. It was just kind of funky. It's not a bad movie, I'd still recommend watching it, but I'm gonna put it down in a mid. Now for the most controversial movie on this list, being Mortal Kombat 2021, featuring everyone's favorite Mortal Kombat character, Cole Young. This one, I have problems with it, but it's a good movie. I do not dislike it. I think I've said in the past, actually I know for a fact I've said in the past, it's a better movie if you are not a hardcore Mortal Kombat fan. If you're someone like me, meh, you look at a lot of it and go like, why is that character like this? That doesn't make any sense. Why did they change that? But if you're just somebody who's like, I like magic martial arts and I like seeing people punch each other and flames come out, then you'll actually probably enjoy it a lot. Yeah, there's problems, but it is by no means a bad movie. In fact, I would put it into good. And speaking of good movies, Mortal Kombat Legends, Snowblind, Kenshi and Sub-Zero's, spin-off adventure. And this one is, you thought Mortal Kombat 1's different. Snowblind is a completely different take on the Mortal Kombat universe. And you know what? It works really well. This establishes that they can take the Mortal Kombat characters that we know and love and just put them in a completely different setting, and it works. And not only that, it actually works with the canon in addition to being completely different. It's crazy. But at the same time, I wouldn't say this is one of my favorite Mortal Kombat movies. It's really good. I would recommend seeing it. I did a commentary track on this, by the way. Check that out on my Patreon. And yeah, while it's really solid, it's cool to see these characters in, a new setting. I'm not going to say it's one of the best, so I'll put it into good. And capping off this list with the newest installment in the Mortal Kombat Legends series being Cage Match. And this movie is amazing. And no, I'm not biased at all. Once again, it's kind of taking the characters and putting them into a different setting, but not really. It's kind of a prequel to the first, tournament, but then you're taking characters from like way down the line and introducing them early, and Johnny Cage has a pretty good interpretation here. Probably the most fun of all the Mortal Kombat Legends movies. Like Snowblind and Battle of the Realms, and even the first one were a little bit more dramatic, but considering it's Johnny Cage, as you can imagine, it's a pretty funny movie. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that it is amazing. Now, all that said, let's see where Mortal Kombat 2 ranks on this list in the future. And follow for more MK content.